Okay, this is a quick recording of quadratic notes. So we have the width is by the we have standard form of ax squared plus bx plus c. The width is a, all numbers would be b, and the y-intercept is your c. And we're going to be basically talking about the a and the c. And okay. Quadratics make a parabola, U-shape, parabola, also called quadratic, versus a linear, which is a straight line. And the linear, the parent function of that, a linear is y equals x, whereas on a parabola, the parent function is y equals x squared. The difference is the degree on the variable x. See it? There it is right there. And that's the difference. This is sort of looks like y equals mx plus b, and they all play a part, or somehow the width of the parabola is determined by the a, and the slope of the line is a linear line is determined by the m. Slope. Okay? Linear, quadratic, parabola, and that's what we're going to look at today. Next slide. Okay, so we have several parts of the parabola. First thing we're going to look at is the vertex. The vertex has 2 points to it. The vertex is an ordered pair, and it's right there. That would be the minimum. It's a positive parabola. It opens up and it goes upward, and it has a minimum vertex. And this particular one has no roots. Roots is where it crosses the x-axis. And in this parabola, it does not cross the x-axis. The vertex is on the line of symmetry, and the line of symmetry goes right down the middle, splits the parabola in half. And this, if you put that in the calculator, is x squared plus 1. And the plus 1 is right there. So it would be 0, 1. And so your line of symmetry, your x value is right there on the origin. And your range, or your minimum, and in other words, the range would be 1, and you would have range as your y is greater than or equal to 1, positive 1. And that would be your range. So the vertex has 2 points to it. It has where the line of symmetry crosses your x's, up and down, and it also has the range, which would be your y value. Cool, huh? Okay, let's keep going. This is a negative quadratic. It goes upside down, and your vertex is maximum. It's a downward. Same formula, except I put a negative sign on the 1a, 1x. Line of symmetry goes up and down in the middle. This one has 2 roots, and this is also called the x-intercepts and the solution. Okay, vertex here is still the same. 0, no, 1. But it's now the maximum because it's on top, whereas before on a positive it was on bottom. Okay, So the maximum is when it's on top, it's when it's downward, and it's negative. Okay, and your solution go across as two roots right here. Okay. Okay, this one has just one root, and we hit the x at the origin, so the vertex is comma, 0, and there it is, plus 0. And it's positive, it's upward, it's a minimum value because it's on the bottom, and we only have one root. So you've had one with no roots, two roots, or one root. And these are your three possibilities for a solution. Roots all mean the same thing. X intercept. And that's basically all it is to it. And then all you do is you plot your points, you draw it. Now, if you don't forget, it goes forever and ever. And domain is x equals, well, if it keeps going forever and ever and ever, it's going to hit out here in the negative, comma, negative. Zero, comma, negative, 0, 0. And over here we have positive 0, 0, comma, positive 0, 0. So it's all real numbers. So it's every one of them. All real numbers. And your range is all your y's going upward from 0, 0. So we have, it's going to be greater than or equal to 0. And that's it. As far as your parabola goes, let's see. And we have another one. Another parabola. Let's look at it in all the parts. Well, the line of symmetry. It's positive. It's going upward. Has a minimum value at the vertex. So this is 1, 2. So there will be comma, 0, comma, negative 2. So your line of symmetry, 0. And your vertex is vertex. Your range is anything greater than that, so y is greater than or equal to negative 2. Let's see our roots. Let's see what our roots would be. This would be negative 1. Uh-oh, my bad. It's negative 2, negative 2. X is negative 2. My bad, I did see that. So we go over 1. Negative 2. So it's negative 2, negative 2. And let's see what else here. We got negative vertex. Okay, the range is negative 2. Y is X is negative 2. Line of symmetry. The range, all the y values greater than negative 2. And I think that's about it on that one.